We're live.
YouTube Live!
Welcome to West Coast Wednesday here on Prospectors Radio with
A little
Kathleen,
low, Tim.
Rich Cooley, Scott,
What's that, Rich?
Swiftwater, Toney,
Low.
EST and Gold Hunter, Dennis Dayton, and your host, Tim Grimes.
There we go.
We hope you enjoy the show, and thanks again for listening.
All right, everybody, welcome back to another West Coast Wednesday right here on Prospectors Radio. I'm your host, Tim Grimes, and joining me, as always, first off, we got Rich Cooley's here, Scott Swiftwater, Toney, and the Indiana Gold Hunter, Dennis Dayton, is here also. What's going on, everybody?
I was lucky to get out of overtime tonight. I begged and pleaded and everything else. I've been hammered with 12 since I got off vacation, and somehow I wiggled out of tonight. So,
Oh, good.
yeah, I know. I'll be glad when this overtime's over, which should be soon.
You wiggled out and you made it here?
Mm-hmm.
Well, good. We're glad to have you
Good thing
tonight.
I made it here.
Yeah. Well, we're glad you are here, man. What's going on, man? What's everybody been up to? Scott, we'll start with you since you're.
Oh, I'm sitting here right now kind of upset because, well, obviously Facebook has changed everything and screwed everything up. So you can't get the old Facebook page no more. They're switching your stuff. They're making you switch. So I'm not really happy about that.
Well, Scott, that's why I switched to Parler, the new social media. I mean, I'm still on Facebook, but Parler is my main one. I love that. It's
Well, when you go back-
Parler.
When you go, I know I'm on it. When you go back to Facebook, you're going to find out they changed your stuff. They make you do it. And then today I went and picked up my four-wheeler that I thought I just bent the front rim on and find out it was $5,000 damage. Evidently a 15-mile-an-hour wreck, folks. Will bend your frame and screw everything up in your transmissions, obviously.
It is not good.
Oh,
No,
man.
it's nothing at all.
So what in the heck was damaged to cost $5,000?
Well, I guess is the frame was bent, so you got to order a new frame. They said that the front wheel went back, in which is, all the guiding stuff. I could see that. I knew that was going to be bent a little bit. But I guess the
Okay.
front transmission of the four-wheel drive went back into the back transmission and screwed up the way it shifts. So
You can
You
find
can
you
buy
a
a brand new
blowed up
four-wheeler
one.
for $5,000 maybe.
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
say you can find you a blowed up quad same year and just basically take your motor off yours and put it on that one. And
well,
pick 'em up
we've
cheap.
been looking all over for stuff like that, and there's nothing like that around here.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy.
Keep
I'm not-
looking. You'll
I'm
find
not
one.
enjoying it. No, but
You'll
you know
find
what?
one.
I had
Yep.
everything I needed to get my gold season started, and here I, doing a nice deed, somehow wreck into a freaking wall.
Well, you got your stuff up to claim already, right?
Yeah, it's there.
So you only got to worry about getting it all back.
Well, I can get it all back the same way I used to get it down in the claims last time, carry it on my back. I just don't want to,
Right.
But no, like I said, we bought that four-wheeler for $3,000, and like I said, it was 06 Grizzly, but it was built it was nice. No scratches, hardly anything wrong with it. And then that had to happen, when I was driving it to help somebody. And I don't know, I guess those things do happen. You get on the gold, which I'm on the gold. There's no doubt in my mind. There's no doubt in her mind. I'm on the gold. And this, you just have stuff happens out of nowhere, and that's the horse that was getting me down there. So
Yeah.
it's
Give me after the show, Scott, give me the information of what you got and I'll see what I can't find for you.
Yeah.
It'd be cheaper even if I can find one and even have it shipped to your house. Even if it's just the frame or the parts you need or the whole thing. You can have one. You could have a quad ship probably between $300 and $500.
I was gonna say the parts that I need are it's $3,000 from the fix-it store.
But just give me the information after the show, send it to me, and I'll start searching and hunting for one for you. Maybe the motor's bad in it, and I can pick up super cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt I can do that. I got a great motor, trust me, the motor's awesome. But then I got, like I said, my dry washer and everything, it's on my claim. My picks and shovels on the claim. I got all my buckets, like there's, 38 buckets down, I got from Can't Stop Smoking, one of my sponsors. They're down there on the claim, and it's all set up. It's ready to go. Gas can sitting there. The only thing ain't there is me now. And tomorrow I'm going to have to walk down there. It takes about 15 minutes to walk down there, which don't sound like a lot of time, but we also had a flash flood come through 2 nights ago. Remember that rain that big old Kevin said we weren't going to have?
Yeah.
It put a flash flood through Black Canyon Creek. So now there's muck and mud everywhere you got to walk.
Muck and mud, is that like schist and shale?
It's worse than that. What's bad is you get that stuff stuck to the bottom of your shoe and you're walking and all of a sudden rocks start sticking to the mud on your shoe, and all of a sudden your shoes are like 6 pounds a piece. It kills
Right.
me. But I'm going to get down there, and like I said, I'm going to try to do a couple hours run. A good thing, I guess, on a good note, I got a friend of mine, Gary LaMountain. He come over from New York State or somewhere around New York somewhere. I'm not quite sure where he's from, but he come on back here. He's going to dig with me this year, so at least I'm going to have some a partner down there to dig with and stuff like that. So
Right.
I told him I guaranteed him some gold. You know, he's got a good line on a dry washer in quartzite right now. He's looking at.
Okay.
So if he gets over there and buys that, you know, we'll be able to run. Yeah, we'll be able to run some good dirt.
Awesome. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
That's what you want. You'll have somebody to help you run some dirt and carry some equipment.
Well, if he doesn't buy his own equipment, we got to work mine. You know, I've got a certain deal when I work my equipment with somebody, and the deal is what the deal is.
Oh, wait a minute.
It's about like what you see on TV when I run.
Wait a minute. Come on. Whoa.
Oh yeah, baby. I don't mess around with that.
20%.
If it interrupts my gold season, it's going to.
Todd, often. It's your friend. It's 50-50.
Oh, hell no. Are you crazy?
No.
Dude, I got the, wait a minute. Now, who in their right mind would own the claims, own the machinery, and then have somebody come down and dig with me, and then I give them 50%? Now, who in their right mind would do that?
A good friend.
I am not doing it.
No,
No.
wait. He's going to be down there the whole season helping you from start to finish?
He's going to be down there, but I told him, you know, if you come down, I got a place he can stay, you know, on my ground here and everything like that. So he's fine there. He doesn't have to look around for a claim to dig. I know where the gold's at. I'll put him right on it.
Is he coming down for a week, a month?
No, he's coming for the season.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I guess for the season, if he's a helper, he's entitled to a percentage.
Well, yeah, if he's got his own machinery and everything like that, I just want 10%.
What about room and board?
Do what?
Room and board.
Oh, he's got to buy his own food. Other than that, he can. Yeah, I got plenty of land here. It's no big deal. If he has to take a shower, I got a shower. That's no big deal.
All right.
But he's got to go through the same. He's got to go through the same stuff most greenhorns has went through when they get to the stage that he wants to be.
Yep.
You know, he wants to dig like me, and he wants to dig for 8 months a year. He's got to go through. He got to pay his dues. That's all there is to it, guys. I had to do it. Everybody else had to do it.
All right.
Like I said, you know, it sucks, but like I'm one step below getting a tractor. That's where I'm at.
All right. Well, we're gonna come back. I got a little topic we're gonna discuss tonight. And Scott, this probably pretty much something you might know a lot about. Somebody sent me an email, so I'll get to that in a little bit though. Okay. So first I want to see what Rich and Dennis has been up to, and then I'll run that by you guys. And it's a good little topic for discussion. So Rich,
Yes.
what you been up to, man?
Pretty much messing with the garden.
The gardening is about over, ain't it? Or
Well, tomatoes are now starting to settle down a little bit. They're going to be done here within a couple weeks, hopefully. And cucumbers are still spitting out pretty good. And I got more potato plants coming up, so I got to wait on them now.
Okay.
And let's see, the eggplants are still doing good. Cherry tomatoes are doing good. Zucchinis are about almost done.
Dang.
Green
Everything.
peppers are still coming on. We got some more buds coming out, so we'll have a crap load more green peppers. But
Woohoo!
That's
I'm
gonna be
taking off. I'm off tomorrow and I'm off Friday. So I got a bunch of chores and honey-do list to do around the house. So I'll be
Right.
busy this weekend. But the last weekend, I pretty much, their last Saturday or Sunday, I don't know if I told you guys, but I did, on Sunday, I did a whole chicken, basically split it in half, seasoned it up, put it in the smoker, and then I did 2 London broils in the smoker.
no.
They turned out really good.
That sounds pretty good.
Then took
Actually,
them
it
and
sounds
spiced them up and took them over for a birthday party at my mom's house there last weekend and
oh cool.
cooked them in beef broth.
That
Used
sounds
beef
good.
broth as a gravy type, and man, they were really good.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Have you cooked you a brisket yet in that thing, Rich?
No, I haven't did a brisket yet. I'm not really a brisket eater,
Oh no.
You don't like
No.
brisket that much either, do you, Rich?
and I don't do roast. I don't do like pulled pork or anything either.
Okay.
I'm not a pulled pork guy.
Gotcha. Me neither. I like a good roast. You know?
Yeah,
Love a good roast.
I don't mind the
Right.
roast.
Oh, roast is amazing.
I don't mind them too much, but
Oh, if it's if it's cooked right, roast is awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and if spam's cooked right, it tastes awesome. If you
Well,
eat too
spam
much,
don't have to be cooked right to
if-
taste
if-
awesome. All you
if
gotta
you
do
eat
is
too
brown
much
it.
as a kid, you just don't like it when you get older.
the one thing that I want to do, and I got to find the right cut of meat to do it, is I want to make my own ham.
Make your own ham?
I want to make my own boneless ham, cure it, and then smoke it.
Okay.
That's my goal to learn.
Dude, I cure it and then eat it.
You're gonna cure it?
Smoke it, then eat it.
Have you did any smoked salmon yet, Rich?
Yes.
Is that good?
Yeah. Yeah. It's really good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That stuff's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to do my own ham though. And that's nothing that's real easy to do.
What are you gonna
Man, I
salt?
just ate and I'm gonna end up eating again.
Are you gonna salt cure it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta be able to cut it off of the bone and have one big long piece, and then you gotta roll it up in a certain way, and then put it inside a special casing, and then do the brines, and then do your salts, and then let it dry for a while. Then you gotta. It's a long process. It's something that I'm gonna learn, but
Right.
Dude, man, I don't like. How come you don't do videos with that?
why don't I?
Yeah, like how to freaking make a ham, how to smoke a
Kind of
brisket.
hard to do it by myself. I mean,
Yeah, but
got
I mean,
when everybody comes over and helps me stuff the
Yeah.
stuff
I mean,
the casings for the kibasi and deer sticks and all that. Yeah.
right? But I mean, you know, it's not like your operation is real big, but you ought. It'd be cool to make videos to show people how they can do it at home as well as you are.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of videos out there of that already, but
Wait a minute. This is coming from the guy who we can't get him to make a dang Manny video.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there we go. Let's get some expert advice from him.
Yeah, Rich, be sure and listen to Scott.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that was a good niche.
It is.
Hey, it takes a lot to get him down there, man. I'm telling you, he'll be in one, he'll be in a couple. You just give it time.
Just go to him. You're leaving him there by himself anyway. It's not right. He's lonely. Don't you call him or anything?
I got a lot of stuff going on right now.
I see, but if he was there at the house with you,
I would have probably nailed him with a ball bat by now.
that's okay. As
other
long as
than
you-
that, nothing else going on really.
at least you get your garden done, then you'll be freezing and preserving and
Well, I got a bunch of chores to do. I got honey
Yeah.
to do this to do and painting and
uh-huh.
finish painting the deck and paint the shutters on the house and
Painting.
Tear up the side of the driveway and moving a bunch of flowers and putting grass down. I'm tired of doing mulch. So
Yeah, I got to do some more painting this weekend too. More painting. I got to mount my TV to the wall.
I do this.
Yeah, every weekend.
I got to burn some leaves, so I got too much leaf right now, so I got to burn it.
I say leave the leaves where they lie. Mother Nature will take care of them.
I don't use the
Neighbor's
leaves
yard.
that I have to use it, because if not, I lose it, and I'm not losing it.
Gotcha.
Leaves hit the ground, it's less I have to mow.
Yeah, it's less grass. More leaves, less grass.
Less grass.
That's the way I see it too. So Dennis, what have you been up to? Other than
Well,
working?
besides, talking about gardens, this right here, because we planted our tomatoes really late.
Uh-huh.
So we've got a boatload of these.
That size, yeah.
And then finally, this is our second ripe one. So, about this size right here.
Right.
Now we got one that's a little bit bigger than that. And then these are the beefsteak. Now, beefsteak's usually bigger around than my fist.
Right,
Yeah.
as big as your hand.
But for some reason, they're this size.
I don't
But
get it.
so we still got we got the, Roma tomatoes planted?
Yeah.
We got Roma and the beefsteak tomatoes. So, we're still in a whole bunch of blooms. I mean,
Yeah.
it's unreal how many of them plants have.
My celebrities are bigger than that. That's crazy.
But I've been working a lot of 12s, and I finally gonna have this weekend off. So man, you talk about a long list of stuff I've got to get done. Wow. So wait a minute. Another thing I need to do real quick. Let me look here. I gotta measure. Let's see.
Tape measure.
There's 3 inches there. Oh yeah. You guys are too close to me. We got a social distance.
Spread them out.
Yeah. Hang on a minute here.
I'm on this beach. I shouldn't be too close to you. Oh man, I like your fancy mask. Man, that's pretty cool.
Prospectors Radio.
I don't have a mask with me.
Here we go. Gonna social distance.
I could do a Swiftwater mask.
Prospector Radio. How
That's
do
all
you
I
get
got.
on them, Denny?
Now, just to give a little info, the wife, pretty cool. She actually has one of those machines that makes stuff. Of course, this one, Prospectors Radio, in the black and the yellow or the gold, whatever.
Black and
Just like
gold,
the
rock and
hats and the
roll.
shirts.
Yeah.
And some of the other things like this one, this is one she did. This is for a contest at work.
Okay.
And then, like here's another one she did here. And where's the other one I had on?
Free Manny.
This one here. Hocus Pocus.
Focus.
It's just a bunch of hocus pocus, what it
Just
says.
a bunch of
So yeah,
hocus pocus.
she started her little business making the masks because I don't see them going away anytime soon.
Right.
And so what we decided to do is we decided to offer these masks right here.
Okay.
Okay. And it's going to be, these are all handmade. The wife does it all.
Okay.
And if you want a mask, I'm going to throw it right on Timmy. You have to go through Tim, and they're going to be $15 shipped. And for everyone that's sold, $5 goes to Prospectors Radio.
Oh wow, that's cool.
So
if somebody wants a mask,
they want a mask.
they could just email me their, and then I
all they
can
did, you
can
take
send
the money,
that.
you give me the address, we make them, we ship them.
So if somebody wants a mask, they could just email me. I could send them an invoice to their email. They could pay for it, and then they can get a Prospector Radio mask for $15.
And if you order 2 of them, you can get 2 of them for $25.
2 for $25.
2 for $25. And if you want something else also, like if you want your name or something, kind of like something with your work or something else, something like that.
Right.
You can just email it to Tim, and
What about the Cronies Club?
That'd be cool.
we can do a cronies club. We can do
Can
one
you
that
do
says
the
Cronies. You
emblem?
could get one that says Prospectors Radio and one that says Cronies Club. I don't know
Can you-
about the design. I can see if we can get the design made. I'm not sure about that, but if
Uh-huh.
nothing else, we can at least where it says Crony Club.
Right.
Better off just sticking with the words.
Yeah.
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 But yep.
Cool.
So
All right. So if anybody
taking
wants one,
pre-orders now, we make them as we get the orders. So
all
so
right.
usually if I get the order from Tim, it might take a day or two to get it made. And then once it gets mailed, we'll let Tim know. And then
All right. So if anybody wants one, just
Out of the country, like Canada or someplace else.
it's going to be a little more probably. Yeah.
postage will be a little bit more. Shouldn't be much because I should be able to take this and fold it up and put it in an actual mailing envelope.
Yeah.
So, it might be $1 more, $2 more. I don't know what, Canada postage or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah. who
But
knows?
Tim's like Miss Cleo. Call me now.
Operators are standing by.
Operators are standing by to take your order.
Yeah, if you'd like to place an order, call 419-520-7574. Operators are standing by 24 hours a day. Price is $15, include shipping and handling. That's the best we got.
Or if you want to have Manny on it, you can put Manny.
Free man is what it should say. Everybody should wear a mask that says free Manny.
Free Manny. Is that Manny MANNY or MANNI?
I thought it was M-A-N-I, I thought.
Oh, MANI. Okay.
M-A-N-E.
Spell it, Scott.
M-A-N-I.
M-A-N-I, right. That's what I thought it was. M-A-N-I. M-A-N-I. Yeah.
Because if you took M-A-N-I and put Quinn on the back, it would be Manny.
Manny Quinn. Manny Quinn. See? Well, you know what else is interesting?
Dude, do you got gold prices? Because I haven't been able to look them up today. It's driving me nuts.
Oh, I was going to say, Scott, how about them gold prices?
Hang on a second. Maybe I can find it on here. Hang on. Give me a minute.
I can get them if not.
You got to remember, I'm on a different computer. Hold
Well,
on.
if any, but I can get them, and then
Hang on. I
while we're
think
doing that, Rich, I forgot. Oh, I thought you was on your phone.
No.
You're on Lisa's computer.
My
now.
phone was overheating outside. I had to come inside and just get on Lisa's computer. That can't be right. I know better than that.
I got it, Scott. If you don't,
It's booting up here.
all right. Booting. Booting.
Oh, it's
Booting.
only kill me. Dang it. Go ahead, Tim. I don't know which one I seen 3 different ones. I don't know.
All right. Gotcha. I'll just go ahead and do it then. All right. Now for your current precious metal prices. First off, we have gold. It is down $29. It is at $1,943.30 right now.
That's what I got, but it says it's down $70.
You see, that says it's down 29.
You guys go to Kit? Do you guys go through Kitco or whatever that
I'm on
is?
I'm on APMEX, American Precious Metal Exchange.
Oh,
Silver is down 47 cents at
wow.
$26.93. That's still good for silver.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is.
That's still double 12.
$26 for silver.
Heck yeah.
All right. And then we got platinum.
You're doing great. Oh, here it is. Okay.
Platinum's down $12.80 at $942.50 an ounce. Then you got palladium. It's down too. Everything's down this week. It's only down $3. It's at $2,231. And rhodium, I won't know until I see it, what Michael posts. Rhodium is at $12,200 an ounce. So,
Hey, Tim, I did find that
12,000.
the page I'm usually on. It says it's 1934 here plus 620. but I'm watching it trade right now and still at 1935. So
Right.
Did I
Did-
did I hear you right on silver? Did you say 16 or 26?
26.
When did it shoot up that high?
Like last week.
Yeah.
Well, what about rhodium?
Rhodium shot up from 8 to, it's at 12 now. It was at 8. You know, a couple weeks ago.
Redonkulous.
A couple weeks ago, rhodium was 8,000. Now it's back
Yeah,
up
now
to
it's
12. Yep, 12 too.
Holy crap.
Man, why didn't I buy a bunch at $16 at silver? I kept telling myself,
It's
buy a lot of silver. Eventually, it's going to go up. They keep predicting it.
It's
But,
gonna
you know,
go-
we'd sit there and joked about it on, you know how we've always kind of joked about it. Yeah, silver's going to reach an all-time high of like 50
I always like
bucks. And
silver.
we
Yep.
said, yeah, gold's going to hit an all-time high at 2,000. We've been hearing it for 5 years, and man,
No.
it did it.
Everybody keeps saying $4,000 it's going to hit. I'm like, no.
For
No, they're
gold,
predicting 3,000 within a year.
for
It's
what?
going to hit
gold?
3 within a year.
For what? Gold?
Yeah, gold. It doesn't work, Tim.
Dang it.
Yeah. 3.
Keep-
Oh, there it is. There's another one. Is that the G?
Yeah, that's the GPAA book.
That's even a
Yeah.
GPA. That's right. The GPA magazine even says that.
They're predicting it at 3,000 an ounce. I say it'll get to 2 and it's going to stay around 2 for a while.
It will, but I think it's going to hit 3 within a year. I think it will.
You know?
So people, if you're going to invest in gold, better
It's
do it.
this one.
Thank you, Scott.
I don't have a
Good
virtual
point, Al.
background, so I can do that.
Magazine.
I could turn mine off for a
GPA
second, I
magazine.
guess. It's like, just hold it up. It should be okay.
Still, Dennis, what I was saying earlier, can you remember I mean, it wasn't even a full year ago. It was at $12 or something, $12.96. And we were talking about it, I think. And Tim's like, oh,
I can't believe it.
yeah, because Tim's
$26.
like, woe is me, woe is me.
My dumb butt should have bought a bunch of silver. I kept, even when it was at 16 something, and I'm thinking, I know silver's gonna go up. I should buy it,
Yeah,
but
yeah, it's went up. It's nice. It's a nice price.
Yeah, but the thing is about silver, if you throw in $3 to $4 grand, and then it goes up to 26 and sell, okay, you made some good choices.
Yeah.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
2 or 3 ounces. That's
Yeah.
not really,
No.
No, I don't
Not
mean 2 or
yet.
3 ounces. I mean, yeah, investing some money in it,
Pounds.
buying $2,000 or
Pounds of
$3,000
it.
worth.
Yeah. You buy pounds of it and then
My
it's
gosh,
like, okay.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
I can't wait till lead starts costing that much.
Right?
I'll be out bullet hunting.
I'll be a lead farmer.
I already know I could already know I could find that.
Yeah,
If it went up to that price, you probably would never find another bullet.
yeah, you wouldn't be able to afford to buy a bullet.
Hey, you want to know something funny, Dennis and you guys? The other that gold that you seen where I said it was a half pan after the 4 scoop or 5 scoop test.
Mhm.
Before I classified that through 20 mesh, there was approximately 13 birds shot and 1 bullet that was in that dirt.
Damn
Wow.
bullets.
I was like, man, are you kidding me? I mean, I dug down. I was like, man, if the creek brought all that in there, it's got to be pretty good. Here's my friend go.
There he is. That's a
That's
good
my
looking
gold-
dog.
My gold digging partner.
Well, he should be hanging out with you.
He's got other things to do.
Hi, Rango.
They're cute when they're little.
Yeah. Rango could be like the show mascot.
He's ending up to be a pretty smart dog. 2 days, it's pretty much. I mean, if you
What kind of
watch,
dog is that?
it's a blue heeler McNabb cross, and it's actually somehow, some way, it's got some red tick heeler in it too, because it's got red ticks on its feet right now.
Yeah, the blue heelers are really smart dogs. That's what
Yeah.
the Cowboys used, didn't they?
Oh yeah, but then not only that, there's the McNabb, which is smarter than the blue heeler.
Wow.
Oh, if he don't want to do anything, he'll act like he doesn't hear you. I'm like, dude, that ain't gonna work.
Tell him that dog won't hunt.
I
No.
never heard of any of them dog mixes.
No?
No.
Yeah, the McNabb was made by. I gotta think about this. It was made from. Was that McNabb from Ireland? Scotland. There's a guy that come from Scotland to California, and he started breeding these dogs called McNabb. And now you're supposed to only be able to like really find them around California, Arizona, Nevada, and the bottom of Oregon. They're cattle dogs, yeah.
Right.
But they're crazy. A McNabb is crazy, stupid, smart, and a blue heeler is crazy, stupid, smart too.
Cool.
So you put them
I
together.
never heard of a blue heeler.
Never heard of a blue heeler?
Huh.
You remember watching you remember watching Mad Max back in the day?
Yeah.
Remember that dog he had?
Yep.
That's a blue heeler.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Dennis, Rich, you got birthdays, right?
Yep.
Dennis, you singing?
Oh, you know it.
Sing on. Singer.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
And
Many more. All righty, August 19th, 2020. Following birthdays are Andrew Varon, Becky Elliott, Blue Ridge, Brevin Hammer, and the wonderful David Brown, Harry Barnes, JT Ross, Judy, Kent Monroe, Nestor Kemple, Mark Kleckler, and we have Randy Lewis, which is in the chat room.
all
We
right.
have Ray Linnell. We have Richard H. Jones. We have Sideways Sherry, Southwest Idaho Mining Association, and Toney and Prospector, probably Tennessee Prospector. We have Tony McCoy, Yvonne Bergeron, and tomorrow's birthdays we have Brent Golden.
Okay.
So I highlighted Randy Lewis.
Yep. Randy Lewis. And you can do David too if you want.
Yep, I will as soon as I get Randy done here. What type of prospecting you do? He says placer. Do you belong to any clubs? He said Salmon Arm Mining Club. And one in Quartzsite Snowbirding. We have Quartzsite Mine Detecting Club and Nugget Wranglers. How'd you find the site? Canadian Gold Prospectors Forum. Who referred you to the site above? What kind of equipment do you use? Recirculating sluice, dry washer, detector, dry trommel, and the gold claw.
Gold claw.
Yeah.
Gold claw. So let's go to our buddy David Brown.
All right.
It's loading up here. Give me a second.
It's loading.
What type of prospecting do you do? Dredge. Do you belong to any clubs? GPAA. What kind of equipment do you use? 4-inch dredge, upgraded to a 6-inch.
Whoa, what a jump.
And he's from Portland, Indiana.
Man, I know where Portland's at.
You should.
Yeah, they used to have a Portland Tri-State Gas and Engine show there. It was like phenomenally huge, but it was awesome.
Yeah, happy birthday, everyone.
Yes. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. So let's do this. Let's take a real quick break and we'll come back and I'll read you that message and we could have a little discussion about that. I think it's
Are we going to accept? We're going to accept callers, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, that's fine.
All right.
All right. So we'll be right back after this message.
Do you like to mine for gold? Enjoy prospecting a nice crack in the bedrock? Enjoy getting outdoors to camp, fish, hunt, and hike on your public lands? You plan your trip, load the gear, grab the dog, put the family in the truck, and drive off to a locked gate. A sign says you cannot enter or access your own public lands. Mining claims and public land owned by we the people are being designated as off limits by our own government every single day. Are you concerned about the direction our government is going? Are you tired of seeing no access, no entry signs on your lands? We are, and we are fighting back. We are AMRA, America Mining Rights Association, the fastest growing small mining advocacy association in America. AMRA is a 501c3 not-for-profit formed by miners, hunters, off-roaders, retired military men and women to stop the insanity. AMRA was formed to educate, unite, and help the small miners and public land users on their rights given to us by God. Do you want access to great mining claims? For a small tax-deductible donation to their miners' legal fund, your family gains access to proven excellent mining claims across America for an entire year. AMRA challenges the USFS, BLM, EPA, and the other agencies intent upon stopping you from enjoying your own lands. You are who pays these people's wages. It is time they listen to us. We need to unite. And that is what AMRA is doing. As you sit here right now, thousands of acres of public lands are being closed, locked, and blocked from use by you. Are you fed up yet? Join us. Get in on this fight and let's restore America to what our families fought and died for. Freedom. Just visit AmericanMiningRights.com. AmericanMiningRights.com. Also, check us out on Facebook at American Mining Rights Association. AmericanMiningRights.com. If you're interested in gold prospecting or treasure hunting as a career, hobby, passion, or just something you're interested in getting into, you have to visit goldprospectorspace.com. At goldprospectorspace.com, you'll find forums, chats, videos, blogs, sections on dry washing, metal detecting, high banking, and so much more. At goldprospectorspace.com. There's a store, classifieds, and at goldprospectorspace.com every Sunday night at 7:30 Eastern Time, tune in to Prospectors Radio, the talk show for gold prospectors and treasure hunters. GoldProspectorspace.com is a social network with thousands of members, and everything you need is at GoldProspectorspace.com. Sign up today and get connected to others who share your love of gold and gold prospecting. Let the treasure hunt begin at GoldProspectorspace.com. GoldProspectorspace.com.
All right, everybody, we're back. As soon as everybody gets back here, we're back. And there they go. Everybody's in a different spot now. Just like the Brady's. All right. So,
hey, before you start, I want to on Randy Lewis. He is from Salmon Arm, BC, Canada.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's called Salmon Arm.
Salmon Arm. Yeah.
That's a different
Salmon
one.
Arm, BC, Canada.
Mm-hmm.
Different one.
That's what it is. Salmon Arm. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
One of our Canadian buddies.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty cool. Yeah.
It's
Happy
so
birthday
hot.
to everybody. All right. So here's the email I got. All right. Should I tell you the name?
I don't
Sure.
care. You.
Okay. All right. Well, Gordon Hall sent me an email today, and he said, here's the question. All right. I am thinking of mechanizing my mining, something like a bobcat with a hoe and a plant around a 50 to 100 ton wash plant. How much red tape should I expect? Is this even possible? What would be a possible route to take? Can I prospect with a little towable backhoe? What if I make it a 12 volt? I am looking to do this in Arizona and or Nevada.
Oh boy.
That's why I figured right up your alley, Scott.
Yeah, that's Scott's alley.
Well, here in Arizona, there's kind of a rule, like if you do not move anything over 5 yards a day. Now, I'm not saying quote me on this because things change, But what I know is if you don't move over 5 yards a day, you don't need a plan of operation.
Right.
If you go into using backhoes and equipment like that, I know you're going to have a plan of operation. I still believe you're going to have a, what do they call it, either a $10,000 or $1 million bond, because you're going to have to reclaim the land, and they make
Right.
sure you're going to do it. And then when you do all that stuff, then you got to be really cautious, because now you have machinery leaking oil. You're using diesel fuel. How are you going to get the diesel fuel down to your claims?
Right.
You know, there is some red tape, and I'm not saying it can't be done, but it's not going to be easy. It depends on where he's at in Arizona and or Nevada.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, like where I'm at right now, it would be really, really hard, because anything you get down on a claim around here, you have chances for flash floods. So your equipment could be down in the wrong spot at the wrong time, at the wrong, wrong date or something like that. So you always got to watch out for that. But there's going to be some red tape, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I would think.
It can be done, but you'd have to be, I would say, number one, face to face with the people you're talking to and trying to get licensed through.
Mm-hmm.
It just doesn't work in Arizona that great with the mail, because they want precisement when it comes to probably stuff like that. Me, like I said, I work quite a bit of stuff, and I make some big holes and stuff like that. But we always make holes where we know they're going to get filled back in the next flood. So our stuff it's never a footprint. We're always down in the creek. Now,
Right.
if he got up in here and he wanted to go, like, say, a Quartzsite or Keeneland, that's places don't have water. And you could actually, you could do your thing and then redig and then reclaim. The reclamation is going to be the biggest part of it. That's the part that's going to hurt.
Sure.
Because I'm pretty sure you still got to have a bond to do it. And like I said, don't quote me on this, because things change a lot. So, but it's going to be, I know Nevada is a lot more lenient than Arizona. And Arizona, to us miners, us guys like myself, they're pretty lenient a lot.
Okay.
Scott, can he get a backhoe and only move 5 yards of material a day?
Yeah, good question. With a backhoe.
I know, but then that
Small one?
that goes back into what bucket size are you using?
If he had a small backhoe,
Like a bobcat.
it's a small one,
Yeah.
I know.
Bobcat.
You
and
would
only run 5 yards a day.
You know
or
what?
less.
I'm actually going to ask him. But you know what? Once you start working with a bobcat, you can move a lot more than 5 yards a day before you.
Well, sure you can.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah.
But
So-
I'm just saying.
That's where if you had anything mechanized like that, a bobcat, anything, just go get a plan of operation.
No.
You're going to have to get them involved.
Right, because you're going to move more than 5 yards a day.
Well, I mean, if you bust a transmission, blow a hydraulic line, gasoline, diesel fuel leak, anything that can contaminate the ground, you're going to be under pretty good.
Yeah, but that would go with the trommel. If you're using a trommel out there, you're driving a quad out there, you could have a transmission line leak, transmission fluid from your quad or oil leak all over the place.
Right.
That's what I'm saying is you got a mechanical equipment too, Scott.
You're not, yeah, I know, but you're not making money off running your quad. That's under a different program.
But I'm still saying if you're going to run less than 5 yards a day with it, just makes it a lot easier on you shoveling.
What about
you know what I'm saying?
All right, Gordon asked, what about on private land?
On private land?
Yeah.
Well, it's private land. Who's going to tell you what to do?
Right, it's private. You can do what you want, right?
Yeah.
Right, you could pretty much do what you want if it's private land.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
there's
Private is private.
yeah, you can't even claim, like I got one of my claims actually goes up into, there's a house up on the hill, which there ain't no gold up there, so it don't matter. But the 20 acres actually goes through the middle of his house, through the middle of his outstored shed, and goes down to another ravine and comes back out. But the claim is void on private land.
Because like Scott, like where you're at right now, it's your house. If you decided to get a backhoe and start running dirt through a trommel in your yard, you can run as much as you want,
He
couldn't you?
can use whatever he wants.
And you wouldn't have to worry, right? Because you're on private land.
But where am I getting the water?
I don't know.
Oh, so there you go. See, that's the things you got to think of. You got to think way ahead. Where would I get the water to run something like that? Well, I'll just wait till the creek floods. Okay, now you're taking water out of a waterway, pumping through and putting stuff back in. You'd have to have spill ponds and everything like that.
Yeah.
You go, like I said, you're when you go to just a little backhoe, wing, you go up.
Okay.
Because people get ideas and then they get bigger ideas and they get really big ideas.
Yeah. Okay. It's his own 80 acres.
Well, if it's his own 80 acres, he ain't got no problems.
Right. And if he has his own water on there, he's even better yet, right?
Yeah, if he had his own water, it'd be, yeah. I don't see any problems with that. If you're not on BLM land, who's going to tell you? If you own 80 acres, nobody's telling me I can't dig a hole.
Right. And wash the dirt and put it back.
Yeah, I'll wash the dirt, put it back.
I want my dirt washed.
Yeah, they can't say, well,
Dry clean.
they can't say like the scenery is going to be harmed or anything. It's my private ground. Nobody's going to be riding through here anyway.
Okay.
See, that makes a big difference.
Right. He said my well and recycle system.
I don't see any problem with that.
So you shouldn't be worried about nothing, just rock and roll.
He's got a recycling program that's you're not putting it directly back in the dirt.
Right. I like it. I see. We knew you'd be the man to answer this question.
Yeah, when it comes to private ground, that changes everything. I thought
Sure.
like we had claims on the BLM. That's where it's they want to know when, why, and how, and then they want to know how you're going to put it back.
Right.
And that's, like I said, over 5 yards a day. And like Dennis said, well, what if you just dug 5 yards a day? Well, you're going to be going along that edge line. They know you're going to overstep your boundaries sometime or another.
Yeah. Because
So they're going to be looking at you like, nah, I'm not really going to play this game with you, but this is how we're going to do it. So there's a little bit of red tape there. But yeah, owning your own property, how could they tell you?
right. Agreed. It should be. It's my property. I want to dig a hole.
Yeah, I tell you what though, if I had property 80 acres like that, I could actually get a backhoe on. And most of the time in Arizona, there's not water. So if he's got water where it's at, which I know he's got a well,
Mm-hmm.
but that water in the well has to be coming from an aquifer from somewhere.
Right.
So he's got to be close to a creek or something, or there's got to be something that's feeding that well.
Now, if you brought in your own water, like had it hauled in them big water things like they use on farms and stuff,
Right.
it'd be okay with that too, right?
Yeah. You couldn't. What are they going to say?
Okay.
I brought in the water. You know what? You don't know, but I didn't take this off the land. I brought it in from somewhere else, bought it, paid for it.
Right.
And you use that big tank to recycle.
Yeah. Right.
They can't say anything about it.
Hmm.
But I'll tell you what I would do is I'd figure out a way to run a couple of 151s or, call Pat King. Remember we talked about that King Kong?
Yeah.
If you want to run a backhoe out here, dry washer's king in Arizona and Nevada. And then after you get done running all the stuff you think had gold in it, turn around and rerun that wet with a recirculating to get all the rest of the stuff that you actually lost.
Right.
Because you're going to gain money through the dry washers, but the gravy is going to be when you rerun it through a recirculating and you get all of it. That's going to be your gravy.
Hmm. Yeah, he lives in California now, and he's
I'm sorry.
tired of everyone telling him what to do.
Yeah, I'm sorry about the California thing. That's strict rules over there.
Nobody wants to be in California. No miners, right? Well,
Not
cool.
doing it anyway.
See, good answer, Scott. That helps.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Now, is it that he's got 80 acres here in Arizona or
Yeah.
or
In Arizona. In Arizona, yeah.
What part of Arizona?
I don't know. He hasn't said yet. He
Hey,
he
Scott will
said,
come help you, but it won't be till next year.
he said he wants an M50 gold wash plant.
Not sure what that is.
Me neither.
M50. I don't
An
know. If
M50.
I'll tell you what, the best wash plant I found, like if he's got 80 acres,
Right.
the coolest little wash plant I found, and I can't remember who it is, but you can look it up on YouTube. It was actually pulled behind a 4-wheeler, and it had a crash plate with a grizzly and everything like that, and it went down into and just went right down into a sluice. Had a vibrating head on it and everything, but it was pulled by a 4-wheeler. That would be for the money. I think it was like $4,000 or something like that. But for the money, if I had 80 acres, that's what I would use. Number one, it's going to be small,
Right.
below 5 yards a day. It works with water, but not a lot. It's efficient. You can move the wash plant wherever you want, any time of the day. You can go here, go there, you can go anywhere with it.
Right.
You know, you just got to have the hoses to get to it. But like I said, that's an efficient way to do it. If you want to run it wet, get a small wash plant and be efficient with your water. You know what I'm saying? And then make the land last. You don't, unless he's just trying to get rich quick. And then, you know, we all know that's not going to happen unless you hit a pocket.
A transport king, Scott?
No, it's green. And
Green.
if there's a video on YouTube, I don't know if I could find it. If you go to YouTube, man, I used to type it in green wash plant or something like that. I can't remember. Let me see. But you pull it behind a 4-wheeler. It's got a spray bar. It's actually, I really would have loved to have it. But out here where I'm at, you know, you're not going to have that much time to use it in Arizona.
Right.
Like right now, it's like we just had rain 2 nights ago. Well, Sunday night, because we was on the gold show. The creek that I actually mine in had a flash flood go through it. The next day I went down there and walked through it, and all the water was down in the channel. We had like, I don't know, probably about 6 inches of water going through, but it looked like chocolate milk. It was nasty. Oh, it was nasty stuff. So
Find it.
hang on a second.
All right.
But yeah, like I said, he should not have any problems doing anything on his own land. Oh, here it is. It's called ATV Wash Plant. Oh, that's it. J Farmer Mining.
J Farmer Mining.
And this is not an advertisement for him or anything like this, but this is something that I looked in a long time ago because it shows there's one about there. He's got a bigger one, but you can see the concept that he uses in that video. It's called an ATV Wash Plant by J Farmer Mining.
Okay.
And like I said, it's a cool little deal, but I know he makes a bigger model. You know what I'm saying? And that would be if I was going to mine 80 acres of mineable ground. Now he might have, I don't know if he's got mountains or cliffs or anything like that. It takes out if he's just mining in a creek.
Right.
Because like I said, my claims, half of them on each end's mountain. I just got the creek in the middle of them.
Gotcha.
And that's pretty much what you're after. So if he's got 80 acres of mineable ground,
yeah,
I would look at something small like that.
Yeah, he said it's going to be his retirement project next year. So
yeah, dude, trust me. Don't go with a big wash plant. Don't go crazy Alaskan style.
Don't
You
go all gold
up,
rush.
Look up that J Farm, and like I said, you look at that wash plant and you watch it run. Now you yourself, you can modify any sluice box coming off of it you want to, but the one he's got, you know, it's thin, it's effective, and it's for what you're doing.
Right.
So I mean, myself, yeah, I mean that's the way I would go. I'd go with the one that says ATV wash plant. There's one I think he makes it's a little bit bigger that you might find a truck, but it's effective. It's lightweight, portable. It's really efficient on water. It's the way I would go.
Start out smaller.
Yeah, start out smaller until you're like, man, I could really make a bundle. You know, if you know if your gold's 25, 30 feet deep Okay, let's get a little something bigger.
Yeah.
That's 80 acres at 20 feet deep. That's a lot of ground, folks.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of dirt.
But if you run out of dirt at 5 feet at 80 acres, don't try to get rich quick. Just try to get wealthy.
Be a good retirement project.
Yeah. The turtle always makes it.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
rabbit
definitely.
stops off with the rabbit stops off with for a quick one and a Yahoo, you know. That's the way I would go. That's like I said, I had a long time ago vision of myself doing that with a mini backhoe or a bobcat. And that is the wash plant that I really seen that popped up enough. That was really, if you look at it, it's really worth the money. They're built pretty good. They look to me.
Right.
And the price is not bad, but to put that in a backhoe. So if you take a backhoe, if you bought a new one, 20 grand, and I'm extravagating in case whatever you get attachments to, tracks, wheels, 20 grand, or you get a used one. And then you got that for 5-6 grand right there. You could make that back in how many ounces?
True. Especially with the price of gold.
That's right. If you got the
Couple
wash
ounces, it's paid for.
yeah, if you got the wash plant going all day long, the backhoe runs 8 hours a day, you shut it down. That's less wear and tear on the backhoe. You know what? You gain your money in the long run. Instead of going, bam, I'm rich, you're like, hey, I'm wealthy because I've always got money because I keep taking it out of the ground. As long as you got money in the ground, you're always wealthy.
Makes sense, Scott.
My philosophy, anyway.
That makes sense. You know, and like I said, with gold prices, what they are, you pay for that stuff. A couple ounces, it's paid for.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, I own it.
I mean, you know what? I mean, like Dennis, take Dennis, for example. He's got claims up in Idaho. Can you imagine if just, okay, when the snow melted, season's on. When it started to snow, season's off. Okay, how much gold do you think you could dig in that much time?
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. If it was your retirement, you could just work it every day.
Yeah. What do you do? Just like me, people go, what do you do? I dig gold. What else do you do? I dig gold. But there's not there. You don't do anything else, you know?
Yeah. See,
Like I said, it's pretty
Cool.
bad. It's pretty bad. I got my old lady has to remind me when Thanksgiving and Christmas is coming. You lose track of the days, you lose track of the date. All you know is you get up at 6 o'clock, you go down and dig, you get out at 5, come back, eat supper, have a couple beers, watch some TV or watch some YouTube, you go to bed by 9. That's the whole day.
Oh wow.
Dude, I don't have to be reminded on that stuff. Anything you watch anymore, they advertise when Thanksgiving and all that crap comes around.
Right?
Wait a minute.
I don't have to be reminded about food,
Yeah. No, not about eating.
especially Thanksgiving dinner.
Right. Especially.
You don't ever. That's
Turkey.
one day you'd never forget.
No. I never forget Thanksgiving.
Never.
I'm telling you what, Dennis, when you get a mouthful of dust and you see a pan, your gold's looking really good, you just want to go, and you forget what week it is half the time.
Well, I'm not saying that, but I won't forget Thanksgiving.
Right.
This old fat man don't forget Thanksgiving. I might forget a lot of stuff, but I don't ever forget Thanksgiving.
Don't forget the food holidays, right?
No, absolutely not.
That's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't either. I don't care how much gold I'm finding. It's Turkey Day.
Yeah, I'd just rather have some ham, some Spam, some mac and cheese, and mashed potatoes and gravy, and I'm good to go.
Potatoes.
You got to remember though, when it comes to mining, it's just like you guys, those guys in Alaska. When it's on, it's on. You got to get it when you can get it. And if you don't, you lost. You're come out.
Yeah, but you could take a day off for turkey dinner.
Well, I'm not saying we don't, but I tell somebody when it's coming, because there's certain things. Heck, we've had. Oh, I think there's been like 2 or 3 times that we've had things planned, like on moving the wash plant and everything like that, and it come down to that was Thanksgiving weekend. So we didn't move everything, because it takes sometimes when me and Ben was set up, it would take a good whole day to move everything we had.
Of course, we would move it like a half a mile, but yeah.
Right. I got you.
Carrying wash plants on your shoulder and everything like, oh, that's really fun.
I think that'd be a cool retirement. Just to
Yes.
go on your own 80 acres of land and just dig.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving dinner after a hard day.
After.
Brought to you by generic pain relief, Pepsi Cola, and your Prospectors radio mask.
But hey, I hope that helped him a little bit. But like I said, that if I was going to,
I bet it helped a little.
I would look at that wash plant that I gave you, the J Farmer wash plant.
Yeah.
And then a little backhoe, and then don't rush it. Just be consistent every day. And then on the weekend, do your big cleanup.
Make that money.
Yeah. I mean, if you're doing test pans, like if you're working a backhoe and you're not getting off and doing test pans like every 2 hours, 3 hours, you're going to get lost. Make sure you're still on the gold.
At them prices for gold, I think I'd retire early. You know what?
Still shocked on the silver prices.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy.
I've always liked silver. It's always been the
I have too.
It's always been the underdog, you know? And it's like silver needs its break.
What's that saying? They said silver is a poor man's rich or
I don't
something
know.
like
It's like a poor man's gold.
Yeah,
me.
it's a poor man's, some kind of saying for that. I can't remember what it is, but
Me neither.
Are you thinking of an opal, poor man's vet?
no.
Silver is I don't know. I've just always liked silver.
Yeah. I have
Silver
too.
is a high commodity.
Yeah, but it's nice seeing it go up from $12.
Right.
Yeah.
To 26.
I just wish I had a bunch of it.
No kidding, right?
Wait a minute. I thought you were the silver saver. You should have like a pound.
I always gave it away.
No.
Yeah. Give it away in drawings. Give it away.
I mean, I've got a little collection of it, but I don't have a big hoard of it or nothing.
Yeah, I got some.
I mean, I got a little bit, but
Me too, but not
nothing I
what
can
wish
retire
had.
on.
No, I wish I had about 1,000 pounds of it.
Oh my gosh, yes. Wow.
Yeah.
Rich, you can tell Rich he said he's not going to retire off gold.
Who ain't? Oh, no, me either. I'll never retire.
No.
Never.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to retire in 7 years, I hope.
Are you?
Yeah,
Because I hope. I hope.
I hope I'm still
What
around.
are you saying two for, Dennis?
I've got 2 years and 6 days when I retire.
You won't be old enough to get Social Security, will you?
I have to wait about another 5 years.
Right.
But I'm retiring in 2 years and 6 days. When I turn 55.
You're just going to retire from your work.
I'd lose too much if I did that.
You know what? It's funny. I've retired twice. It's overrated.
I'm never.
I want to get out and I want to dig full time while I still can. I don't want to wait till I'm 67 now or 69 to keep raising it up, and because, you getting out in the field, dry washing or dredging or anything. It's not an old man's hobby. I mean, maybe panning, but I want to do it while I still can.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to be able to do it when I retire. So
Slow
I
and
want to have a
steady.
good 10, 15 years left of me to get out and do it.
Yeah, slow and steady when it comes to dry washing, because that heat will kill you.
Oh, and if I have to, and if it's that hot, I mean, if I have to work part-time somewhere, even if I'm in Arizona for that summer
Right.
or wherever I'm at, I'll work part-time somewhere. I don't care. I don't have to have a lot of money to do what I do.
No, you
Give me
don't.
some ramen noodles, some Spam, and I'm happy.
That's it, baby.
Ramen noodles and Spam.
And some Kool-Aid, I'm good to go.
Kool-Aid.
Mm-hmm.
You like the Kool-Aid?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you won't not out here. You won't.
You want what?
You ain't drinking Kool-Aid out here. That's just sugar-fied water. You got to drink stuff out here. It's got your sodium, your electrolytes, and stuff like that put back. Either that or just drink solid water.
Oh.
Yeah, you drink that, Dennis Dayton, you will die.
Jeez. Now, they just posted something in the chat room that I guess that guy Jesse Goins, Goins, from that Dave Turin's Lost Gold show.
Mm-hmm.
I guess he passed away on the set of a heart attack.
Somebody passed away, had a heart attack. I think.
Yeah. That was the guy that worked the cleanup room.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Prayers go out to their family then.
What was his name?
Jesse Goins, Goins.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you guys something after this goes off, but yeah, sorry to hear about that for sure.
Yeah. And then also our good buddy Joe, the colonel, he lost his I think it was his nephew, lost him today to cancer too.
Wow.
So prayers go out to their family as well.
Absolutely.
Crazy. You know?
I'm surprised we didn't hear anything out of KC. I didn't see any posts out of KC about somebody passing away on the set.
Yeah. Maybe it just happened a little bit ago. I don't know. I guess I don't know. It's what they're saying. So
wow.
I'm just repeating what I'm reading.
At least he went dying with his boots on, baby. He went out digging gold.
That's right. That's probably made him the happiest.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
It's a way of life.
Yeah.
Some people do it for a hobby, but to us guys like me, it's a way of life. So, and I know it probably does to him. So.
Yep. Interesting. Wow. Yeah, well, excuse me. We'll see what else we can find out about that. Yeah, he worked the gold room. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Just found out about it. So. Oh, it was yesterday, I guess. I didn't see nothing about it though.
I seen it on Facebook.
You did?
Yeah.
See, I haven't been on Facebook for a couple of days, so on my phone, but that's just it doesn't work right on my phone. So
right.
It's just kind of crazy. So I'm just kind of waiting for my computer to show back up.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Oh, you got it there? Yeah. Yeah. Earlier this week. Okay. Wow. 60 years old, huh?
Yep.
Wow. It's crazy. You just never know, man.
Yep.
You don't. Just never know. I'm trying to think. So what else is going on, or what else do we got?
And nothing.
It's Wednesday. I'm tired.
You know what? It's been a weird day, and I don't think I'm probably going to be the only one to say this, but people are freaking out of their minds right now.
Yeah.
I've been looking for the moon, and I ain't seen it, but man, they act like it's a full moon.
Yeah.
Just nuts after nuts after nuts. I had one guy. I'm trying to rent a trailer, and the guy's asking the lady, well, what seems to be the problem? Because he wants to get past me and get his stuff dealt with first. He's asking her what seems to be the problem with my stuff. I turned around and told him, I said, sit down. She said, you could go out there and try your code. If it don't work, come back. That's going to take you 10 minutes. Other than that, you're going to have to wait until she's done with me. He just it's an old guy. So he sat back down. I was like, dude, you guys are killing me right now. Get me out of here. I'm like, oh my gosh, unbelievable. But yeah, I didn't.
Them days.
I mean, I went to pick up the 4-wheeler today because I'm not going to pay for that to get fixed. So I went and picked it up here. I turned around, I pulled into the place with a trailer, U-Haul trailer, backed out like this, start to pull up, and this FedEx guy backs out of a Circle K and goes, right in front of the motorcycle place where I was getting ready to pull. I'm right there. He pulls right, stops and gets out and goes in and delivers a package. I'm like, oh, buddy. Oh, baby. He come back and just looked at me. And I'm like, yeah, Fonzie, get back in the truck and drive off before I get upset.
You should have jumped in his truck and moved it.
Oh, I just couldn't believe it. I'm like, you couldn't see me pulling forward as you backed out. I mean, he backed out of a Circle K across the road, went across the road and backed along the curve right in front of the motorcycle place.
Crazy.
You got to be joking me, you idiots today.
It was, yeah, I kind of noticed that a lot too, Scott, today. So.
Yeah, coming up the highway, you got idiots who do 75 miles an hour, wondering what you're honking while they're on their cell phone driving 75 mile an hour. These people Idiots.
And they're all over the road.
Oh yeah, they don't know why you're honking. What do you mean? I'm like, well, you were 3 feet in my lane.
They're idiots. Yeah, they are. They're just idiots.
I know.
Just saying.
It's right. I couldn't have said it better.
That's it. Yeah. It's crazy.
You know
We
what?
got-
Can you believe right now it's 7:12 and it's probably, I'm telling you, it's got to be at least 105 still right now.
It's 10:12 and it's only about 68 right now.
Beautiful weather outside.
Beautiful evening. Yeah.
Yeah, we had the rain a couple of nights over Sunday, but then now we got like clouds hanging around tonight, and it's just like, it's like a humid heat to me. It's hot.
No, it's perfect. Perfect night for sleeping. Yeah.
I'll be under the old AC.
It was a bad day for sleeping.
Yeah, but it's a good evening for it.
Yeah. I had to sleep during the day.
Oh,
Beautiful
yeah,
outside, and I'm asleep.
Yeah. See, this is the night for it. Ouch! You ain't got to go to work tonight, do you?
Midnight.
Oh, well. Get
He's
a
got
cat nap.
Yeah, and then back at 8 o'clock tomorrow and Friday, and
Okay. You'll be here Sunday?
oh yeah, I told him I was not going in Sunday at 8.
What did we say we were doing this Sunday? Was it Nebraska?
I think it was Nebraska, Rich. Yes.
Yeah, I think it's
And then-
Nebraska, Dennis.
Then maybe I might shoot for getting David Hembray on maybe in a week or so
Okay.
with you guys.
Sounds good.
Okay. Just let us know. Okay.
Okay.
Sounds like
I
a
will
plan.
contact Dave and find out when a good Sunday would be for him.
Okay.
Write that down, Dennis, Nebraska.
All right.
Okay.
Nebraska. Got it. All right. So anybody got anything else?
No, I'm tired.
Me too.
Good night.
Don't forget.
That's right.
You want
You
your
want to
face
get one of
mask.
them fancy face masks, just send me a message with your email and I'll send you an invoice for it. Easy peasy.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy. And on that
Remember,
note,
folks, Tim is standing by.
I'm going to be standing by all night.
You'll be losing.
You're right, Rich.
Oh yeah, Tim, you got Dennis, you got a link he could put below the YouTube video?
No, they just send me a message.
Oh, well, I'm just saying.
Just send me a message on GPS or Facebook or anywhere.
Well, what if somebody sees this that's on the YouTube channel that's not a member yet?
Send me a message.
They can go on Facebook, or they can go on GPS.
They could
There you
join
go.
Gold Prospector Space and send me a message. Easy peasy, Scott.
Make
There's
sure you
always a
pick
way.
the right Tim Grimes.
That's right. Easy peasy. All right. So I guess on that note, we're out of here. Thanks everybody for joining us. Don't forget to join us Sunday night at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. We'll be back. We'll be a little more awake and we'll be here. So until then, Scott.
Can I go, Diggers?
Get out there to start living life before laughing there to start living.
Good night, everybody.
I'm not.
Be sure to tune in next Sunday at 7:30 for another great show. For updates and more info, please go to www.prospectorsradio.com.
Gotta be quicker than that, Scott.
Gotta be quicker than that.
Yes,
Quicker.